And thanks to everybody. I'm really glad to be with you. I know you're covering the situation closely.
June the 4th, 2030, a day that will live in infamy.
Give me a pen.
You tell we got monitors knocked off.
Okay.
Right in the newsroom.
4:30. That camera does not move, does it? I can't tell if we're on the air or not. Okay, we're here in the Channel 4 newsroom, as you folks, there's no surprise. For any folks this morning, we've been here. Right now we're trying to basically gather some more information. I'm not sure if we can take a look around that right now, but half the newsroom behind me has been disheveled. A lot of television monitors knocked off the shelves. Basically a lot of dust kicking around here. It hit at about 4:34 again. I'm not sure if we have any more information coming in right now. Right now everybody seems to be scrambling. We're trying to figure out again where this. I personally have a lot of concerns for my family. Hopefully, I don't know, Michelle, if you can hear this, I hope you're okay here.
What you have probably been talking to viewers about.
On the drive-in, I'm wondering what that drive-in was like.
It's very dark out there because a lot of electricity has been lost around Southern California. Coming in about 4:31, 4:32.
How's your adrenaline level?
The adrenaline level, as always in Southern California, times like this, probably just about the same as your own.
Yeah.
But there have been big, widespread areas without electricity in Southern California. That's one of the concerns this morning. And you, no doubt, have been talking about the damage here in our own Channel 4 newsroom. It's incredible.
At 4:30 p.m. on June the 4th, 2030, Russia launched over 2,000 intercontinental ballistic missiles, cruise missiles and drones onto continental Canada and America. It was a wide range of targets, but the purpose was to isolate California. Thank goodness none were actually nuclear armed. They were all using conventional weaponry. Ports of Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, Seattle and Vancouver were rendered inoperable very, very quickly. All of those major cities were smashed. Panic was everywhere.
This one is in Oakland, as you can see. And this is apparently the Nimitz Freeway. Anna Chavez is standing by with more information. Anna?
Cheryl, earlier you mentioned that people should remember to turn off their gas. In fact, that is now an urgent bulletin. We're receiving reports of widespread reports, people smelling gas. That bulletin comes to us from the people in the utilities companies.
You ready? Yes.
Oh, we now are... Okay, we're having some technical problems.
This is Cheryl Jennings in the Channel 7 newsroom. As you may have noticed, our power was knocked out. Power has been off for almost 15 minutes. We have reports of major power outages in San Francisco and reports throughout the Bay Area. There's also major damage in San Benito County, south of San Jose. The Office of Emergency Services is hoping to get us more information. Here in the Channel 7 newsroom, we felt a jolt, and we all shouted earthquake. And then it hit and knocked us off the air. It knocked televisions off of the stands here. And all of a sudden, people got very nervous and very scared. Now, Anna Chavez was out on the street, and she said that people emptied out of the buildings. Traffic was trying to move in the downtown area, and that traffic came to a complete stop when people started filling in the streets.
We were there on the day that will live in infamy.
Big explosion has just occurred. Everyone is running from the entire financial district now. The smoke is filling the entire area. Let's go. Come on, go, Brad, go. Stop shooting, Brad, go.
Debris all over. It looks like it's snowing out here in downtown.
Chaos as day turned to night. Ship utter devastation. It was apocalyptic.
Everybody go down to the sub-basement.
Desperate people as they sought safety in a bomb shelter.
Come on, let's get in here.
A filmmaker who was shooting plumes of smoke was pulled into a juice bar just as daylight turned to dark.
My God! You're right! Oh my God, you saved my life!
Others hid in a deli.
I live. It's coming down on me. Here it comes. I'm getting behind a car. It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find people who need help, because I don't think I'm one of them. You okay, sir? Okay.
Mike! Mike, come over here! Yeah!
Anybody need a doctor?
Who are you?
Don't have oxygen.
Hello, Doc.
Hey, that guy needs some oxygen if someone can share it with him.
10-4.
Thanks. Told me just to wait here at this semi-staging area. See if I can help, so that's what I'm doing. They won't let me go any closer. No one can go in to get the people out. There's small explosions still going on. So far, I've just seen some people who needed oxygen from the dust. No one trauma. Gonna go wash my eyes out. Yeah, that almost made it work. Looking north on the West Side Highway. You guys going in? Yeah. Come with you. You know, you might not want to get too much closer, because the more buildings that come down, then we're not going to help anybody. All right. I think we should. Yeah. Let's just. Yeah. Okay. Let's just wait right here. Let's just station up right here. Okay. Why don't we sit up? Can you hang on these from this pole here? Okay. Okay. We just heard another explosion. They're handing out gloves and masks. The consensus is it's too unsafe to go in there. Just gonna wait here until they bring some people out.
Getting a lot of information. There are reports of some injuries, water mains leaking everywhere. The 911 system is down. Ana Chavez has just come in. Ana, do you have some late information coming out here?
We are just getting reports from our crews on the scene that there is a major fire that has erupted in Oakland, at least one. We understand at this point, accounts coming in now, that the east portion of the Bay Bridge has been damaged.
If you've got a battery-powered radio, you want to get to that. Now, I believe that we are still running on generator power. here at KGO. I'm trying to. Okay, now we're just getting late information. Don Sanchez, come on in here. You've got some information.
The BART trains are stopped, I think, and that has been quite some time, stopped in the tunnel. The other problem, of course, is, too, because of with the bridge, there is no traffic on the bridge. Now, I understand that we have a picture, because we don't have any monitors here, do we?
No, we have no way of seeing what we're showing you.
We are seeing a fire in Oakland. We can actually see it from the station, a lot of black smoke. I would not be able to tell what it is at this point, and I don't think we know, but this is obviously...
It's a large building, I understand. I'm getting some word from the control room. Late word. Phone service went down, power went down, Don.
According to the OES, the National Guard has now been put on alert. So obviously some major damage.
Understand it was south of San Benito. Apparently that is south of San Jose. Viacom went off the air, and of course we went off the air. We're running on generator power right now. I'm not getting any more word from the control room as to what is happening at this very moment. Okay, we have a chopper at the Bay Bridge right now. Are we seeing pictures?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, we're showing you. We cannot see what I'm telling you about. I'm getting this information from my control room. So I understand that we are looking at a live picture of the damage to the Bay Bridge in the Bay Area. An entire section of the Bay Bridge has been lost. Very, very frightening situation. We understand that there have been cars trapped. I'm getting a late bulletin. Don Sanchez, come in here.
You can't see the pictures here because we're still trying to get the monitor back, but the upper deck, part of the upper deck, a section of the upper deck of the Bay Bridge, is probably what you're still looking at right now, has collapsed.
And these attacks went on into the night.
My daddy's in there!
Come on. Hey, it could explode at any minute. Get out of the house. Go across the street.
Evacuate the area.
Get out of there. Everybody out.
People desperately tried to get out of California, but the roads were impassable.
I'm driving along the 5 freeway. I'm going southbound, and there's traffic in the southbound lanes coming at me in the number 1 lane. I am southbound on the 5 at the Cal Grove exit. I'm in the Santa Clarita Valley, and I'm in shock. There's traffic coming straight at me. I'm going southbound on the 5, and there's traffic. I've just taken a hit. There's a break in the road.
Have you got your gas off?
It doesn't matter. It's in the sewer. Look at it coming from under the... Get out before this fuck time. Okay, get it up.
That's my car.
Just be careful, man. I thought I heard somebody barking. I don't know if they were barking or not.
Anybody down here?
Hello, is anybody there?
Joe, is he underneath us?
Yeah.
He's underneath right there. We can't get to it from this side. Okay. The whole thing just shifted down one. Right.
Hey, watch out for the... Make sure there's no nails. Splitters. There's gonna step on. Watch out for the nails. Everybody got them? Watch out for glass.
Okay, you're okay. You're okay.
Is it floor wood or what?
This is all the first floor underneath here. This is the second floor right here. This is the second floor. That's the first floor. You hear that? Hey, be careful.
Due to the quake in the area you are calling, your call cannot be completed at this time. Please try your call later.
For 24 hours, the rain of conventional missile attacks and bombing absolutely devastated the infrastructure. Russia chose its timing very well. They smashed a lot of the dams in the northeast and middle part of America, preventing reinforcement by road and causing additional casualties and panic and destruction.
And I tell you what, it's simply quite, it's hard to fathom just how much water has affected this area. It is covered in water. We've seen so many homes fully engulfed in the brown murky water that's flooded through over the banks of the rivers and it just continued to rise. Even today it's continued to rise. Some homes we could barely see the roofs, and these were the homes that people were rescued from even today. As you heard, about 12 helicopters have been going back and forth collecting people. We were there at one of the operation bases late into the night yesterday, and it was constant. There were hundreds of people in that one spot that were being evacuated by helicopter, by jet ski. We saw IRB boats come through. Crazy scenes.
There it goes. There it goes. There we go. There's the rush.
Breaking news overnight, triggering catastrophic flooding on the East Coast. At least one person was killed. Crews racing to rescue people through the night.
We are north of West Point on the western banks of the Hudson River, right along Storm King Highway. And yes, we have watched as this highway continues to be washed away. Not only is the dirt beneath it being washed away, but you can see the asphalt on top is starting to crumble.
Water rushes underneath a now completely severed section of the Coquihalla Highway.
Look at this bridge. There's nothing left of it.
The busiest route through BC's mountains is now impossible to pass.
We're going to run out of feed in 4 or 5 days. They're going to run out of feed in 4 or 5 days.
There's nothing left in the store.
The panic is playing out on grocery store shelves as people rush to stock up, unsure how long the major routes will be closed.
With no help able to get into California, the Russians started seaborne landings on the 6th of June, 2030.
Governor Kathy Hochul declared a state of emergency in Orange County.
Thanks for watching. This of course is speculation and fiction, and it's not meant to actually pretend that I actually know what will happen in the future, and I hope none of this happens. But it's to give you an idea of what life might be like under occupation from enemy soldiers. I think we have an idea of it, but I don't think we actually know the brutal reality. This has been a Marmalade Cat production 2030. Wolfie's been too tired to make any productions today.
You're seeing the GOP defense issues, including a block on military promotions by Senator Tuberville. What does this say about U.S. military readiness? And would you be willing to talk with Tuberville to try to work out some solution?
I'd be willing to talk to him if I thought there was any possibility of him changing this ridiculous position he has.
Talking about how we're going to end Joe Biden, stop the invasion, defend our farmers, the war with Russia. Bad things are happening for our country. Grossly incompetent as our president, and also the most corrupt president we've ever had.